Hi there and welcome to Juicy Celeb Talks. The petition against Dr. Superb fans of Married to Medicine are making bold moves, starting petitions, and voicing their opinions about Dr. Superb. According to these fans, it's time for her to step away from the show. They describe her as manipulative and claim her actions have become detrimental to the group dynamic. To be clear, I didn't initiate this petition, I just stumbled upon it during one of my deep dives into the latest drama. The things people are saying about Dr. Superb? Let's just say they aren't holding back. Word on the street is that fans have had enough of her alleged toxicity. They accuse her of targeting others' marriages while refusing to acknowledge her own shortcomings. Some claim she projects an image of perfection, but her actions tell a different story. Viewers believe her own relationship isn't as flawless as she makes it out to be, suggesting her seemingly polished marriage to Dr. Damon may have cracks she's desperately trying to hide. Instead of addressing her personal issues, fans say she shifts the spotlight onto others. Dr. Superb has reportedly lost a significant portion of her fan base due to these behaviors. Many viewers who once admired her now feel disillusioned. Even I have to admit that while I used to be a fan, her actions on the show have changed my perspective. She seems more focused on stirring up trouble for others than dealing with her own life. And let's be real, no relationship is perfect. Trying to sell the idea that hers is devoid of problems only fuels suspicions that she's hiding something. Fans argue that her sunshine and rainbows narrative is disingenuous. Some have even compiled clips and pointed out inconsistencies in her statements, further questioning her credibility. Dr. Superb's habit of deflecting attention from her marriage while scrutinizing others has caused many to lose trust in her. The fans' call for action frustration among viewers has reached a tipping point. They've launched a petition, yes, an actual petition to have Dr. Superb removed from Married to Medicine. You can look it up online, it's there for anyone to see. The comments on this petition are scathing. One individual from Louisiana called her a poor representation of professionalism, accusing her of promoting bullying behavior. Another commenter from Oklahoma described her as a hateful, bitter person who shows no regard for the impact of her words. One particularly striking comment came from someone in Georgia who criticized her inner ugliness, stating that it spills out into her actions. Another viewer from the United Kingdom echoed similar sentiments, saying they love the show but dislike watching it whenever Dr. Superb appears. This sentiment seems to be widespread, with many fans agreeing that her presence ruins the show's overall vibe. Adding to the mix, a commenter pointed out that Dr. Superb's insecurities are evident. They noted her constant focus on cosmetic surgeries and physical changes, suggesting deeper self-esteem issues. Interestingly, there's even talk about how she was allegedly told she needed to lose weight to be considered for the show initially. If true, it would explain some of her apparent insecurities. Despite all the backlash, Dr. Superb continues to maintain her position on the show. However, with fans rallying against her so publicly, it's clear that her future on Married to Medicine is uncertain. Whether Bravo will address these concerns remains to be seen, but the viewers' voices are growing louder. Fans reacting to Dr. Superb's actions, the movement against Dr. Superb is gaining momentum, and it's not just online petitions, fans are actively voicing their opinions, and it's clear they won't back down. It's become more than just casual criticism, it's a full-blown campaign to get her removed from Married to Medicine. There are viewers who claim they cannot even enjoy the show when she's featured because her presence has become such a mood killer. Her actions on the show are starting to overshadow the drama that fans once found entertaining. One of the common complaints from fans is the way Dr. Superb handles conflict. She's been called out for constantly putting others down while keeping her own life under wraps. This double standard hasn't gone unnoticed. Viewers are tired of seeing her criticize everyone else's relationships while pretending hers is perfect. Fans are no longer buying into her perfect marriage facade, and they want her to be more transparent. If her marriage has issues, as many suspect, why not address them like the rest of the cast members? Why continue to put up the perfect front? What's also concerning to fans is Dr. Superb's tendency to deflect responsibility. Instead of owning up to her mistakes or addressing her own flaws, she deflects attention onto others. For example, during a recent season, she made a comment about another cast member's marriage, only to later accuse that same cast member of stirring drama in her own life. Viewers feel that Dr. Superb isn't being fair and is instead using others as scapegoats for her own problems. It's created a lot of tension, both on the show and among the fan base. There's also a growing sentiment that Dr. Superb's behavior off-screen isn't helping her case. As the negative comments and petitions pile up, the reality star's image continues to take a hit. Many people have started questioning her authenticity and whether she's really as superb as she likes to claim. She's not the only one who has faced scrutiny on the show, but it seems like the weight of the criticism against her is becoming too much to ignore. The impact on the show's dynamics, what fans seem to want the most, is a more authentic version of Dr. Superb. They want her to stop pretending to have all the answers and start showing more of the person behind the camera. There's no denying that viewers love drama on reality shows, but they want the drama to feel real, not manufactured. When a cast member like Dr. Superb keeps playing the role of a perfect wife and mother, it creates a disconnect. Fans feel like they're being fed a narrative that doesn't quite align with the reality of what they're seeing on screen. Another issue that has sparked backlash is her relationships with the other cast members. For a long time, Dr. Superb has maintained strong friendships with a few women on the show, but that has begun to unravel. Fans are noticing the tension between her and other cast members, and it's only adding fuel to the fire. One fan made a comment that perfectly sums up the situation: she's constantly attacking other people's marriages, but why does she never acknowledge the strain in her own? It's hard not to feel like Dr. Superb's actions are putting the entire cast in a difficult position. The other women are now being forced to address the drama she's stirred up, and some have even called her out directly for it. The dynamic of the show has shifted as a result. Fans who once enjoyed watching the interactions between the women now find themselves frustrated with the way Dr. Superb is handling the situation. While some fans feel Dr. Superb is an integral part of the show, many others believe her presence is becoming more of a distraction than an asset. The constant drama surrounding her has shifted the focus away from the relationships that initially drew viewers to Married to Medicine. It's as though the show's core essence is being drowned out by her toxicity. The consequences of the backlash as the petition and public outcry continue to grow, it's clear that Dr. Superb's time on the show could be in jeopardy. But what does this mean for her career moving forward? Reality TV stars are no strangers to public scrutiny, but the sheer volume of criticism aimed at Dr. Superb suggests that something needs to change. Whether Bravo chooses to address the backlash head-on or lets the petition speak for itself, there's no denying that Dr. Superb's image is on the line. For Dr. Superb, the stakes are high. Her reputation is being challenged by people who once supported her. The fact that fans are calling for her to be fired means they've had enough of the drama. They want a more genuine, relatable cast, not someone who constantly undermines others while pretending to have it all together. If Bravo listens to the fans' concerns, this could mark the end of Dr. Superb's reign on Married to Medicine. In the meantime, the backlash against her continues to intensify. More fans are speaking out about their frustrations, and it's becoming clear that Dr. Superb is no longer the fan favorite she once was. Whether or not she can repair her image and win back the support of her audience is uncertain, but one thing is for sure: this controversy isn't going away anytime soon. It remains to be seen how Bravo will handle the situation. Will they take action and remove Dr. Superb from the show, or will they continue to allow her to stir the pot? Fans have spoken, and they are not backing down.